one we're going to talk about, we just covered a little bit, is an at-the-money binary, or ATM. In the world of binaries, you'll hear these terms a lot, so you need to know what they are. ATM means at the money, priced approximately around $50. Okay, and let's look at something here. So right now it's about 7:30 Eastern time. Okay, so let's pull up. Let me just try to find. Let's see here. Okay, so for 9 p.m. expiration, let's look at these that are priced close to $50. This strike price is $48.93. What is the current market at? $48.92.5. It's right around $50, just like I said, right? That's expiring at 9 o'clock. What about some that expire in the middle of the night at 3 a.m.? Or let's even look at some that are tomorrow at 7 a.m., hours and hours out. Okay. Closest one right here, 4,900, 48.92. Okay, this is in the 40s, pretty close to 50. That's just the closest one there. What about weekly, expiring at the end of the week? Well, 48.75, 48.92. That's the closest one. Okay, see how these are much wider, the weeklies? It's priced close to around $50. Let's look at something that's not even Forex. Let's look at some indices. Let's look at the Dow, all right? And let's look at tomorrow afternoon. Well, the Dow right now is currently at 17,198. This strike price is 17,190. Pretty close. Look, right around $50. All right, what about the weeklies? End of the week. Well, remember the Dow's at 17,198. What's the closest strike? 175, right around $50. So it doesn't matter if it's expiring this hour, next hour, tomorrow, or at the end of the week. If the strike price is close to where the current market price is, an at-the-money binary is always going to be close to around $50 because it's still kind of right in the middle. No matter how much time you have, whether it's an hour or a week, an at-the-money binary is going to be priced around $50. Okay? So with an at-the-money binary, like I said, it's when the strike price is close to the current market price, and that means it's just kind of right in the middle. And as the market gets closer to expiration, as the binary is closer to expiration, it's got to start being worth closer to either 0 or 100. So even just a little bit of a movement, a little bit of a difference at expiration can mean the difference of whether that binary contract expires in the money or out of the money, expires true or false. Okay, because even if you're off by 1/10 of a tick, see right now when there's a little bit of time to expiration, it's around $50. But at expiration, when that thing expires, it has to be exact. Meaning, right here, if we look at some Forex, let's look at euro dollar tonight at 8 o'clock. Right now, this binary right here, binary contract to be above 0911. Right now the market's at 0910. Well, if the market expired right now, well, see, right now, it's above 0911. But what if it went down to 0910, just one tick, would mean the difference of 0 or 100. Okay, so right now, since we've got a little time, it's still kind of right there on the edge, but right at expiration, as it gets closer to expiration, it has to start moving quicker towards 0 or 100. And when it expires, it has to be above 0911, and it'd be worth $100, or if it's 0911 or less, it'd be worth 0. So you always know that an at-the-money binary would be worth about $50. Okay, but if you're going to be trading whatever trading strategy system you're using in charts and indicators, if you're going to trade them, you have to know and realize that at expiration, just that 1/10 of a tick comes down to it being worth 0 or 100 at the time of expiration. Okay, and whether your strategy or system is holding something till expiration or getting out early. Most of the binary systems and strategies that we teach, we hardly ever hold something till expiration. We get out of it early. You know, if I were to buy this, for example, right now for $66, and the market keeps moving up, or time gets close to expiration and it gets, up here, and say I can get out of it like 92, bam, I'm going to get out of it at 92. I'm not going to hold it till the end just to get another $8. What if the market comes back against me? Or what if it gets really close and it only wins or loses by one tick? I'm not going to be greedy about a few bucks. If I can get out at 92 or 95, I'm going to get out and take it. Okay? So with Nadex binaries, you can hold them until expiration, or you can exit them early and get out and take your profit. Or if you buy a binary and it's going against you and you don't want to take your full loss, you can get out of it early. You don't have to take your full loss. Okay? You can hold to expiration, or you can exit early. All right, now some people say, what do you mean exit early? I've never heard of that with binary options. Well, that is one of the unique things about Nadex, is that you can do that. If I were to go in right now and I want to buy this binary right here, okay, and so I bought it, boom, it pops up right here in my open position. So I bought it, right? I'm in the trade. See, +1 means I bought it. If I'd sold, it would say -1. So I bought it. Well, what contract did I buy? This one right here, the 10911, this one here. So I bought it. What can I sell it for right now? I can sell it for 56 right now, okay? If the market keeps going up and this price keeps going up and I want to get out of it, say when it's 80 bucks, great. Or if it goes down and it's only down when worth 20 and I want to get out of it, not to take a full loss, great, I can get out of it. So I'm in it. What happens? So I bought it. What happens if I want to get out of it early? Well, all I got to do is click it, ticket automatically pops up, already marked sell, and I click sell. And what did it do? It exited the order and sold it out. Okay? So I can hold to expiration or I can get out early. But that's what an at-the-money binary is. All right? So when you're looking at these different contracts here, first thing you got to understand is when you're looking at the pricing model, we've already talked about how you can kind of look at that as a percentage of probability. Okay? And you kind of understand that a little more now. You get why, if the strike price is close to the same as the market, why it's around 50, right? You understand why one of these way up here, the reason they're so cheap is because they're so far from the market. Okay? And we're going to talk about those next. So that's an at-the-money binary, going to be worth around 50 bucks when the strike and the market are close to the same, whether you're looking an hour out or days into the week, whatever. And at-the-money binary will always be around 50 bucks. Okay? And you need it to be higher. So that would give you, just looking at a probability standpoint, like a 50% win rate, which is just break even. You need higher than that. So you can't just go randomly buy an at-the-money or sell an at-the-money saying, well, it'll be 50-50. 50-50 doesn't get you anywhere. Okay? You have to be profitable. So you still have to use a strategy or system that's telling you some type of direction of the market. So hey, all right, I can get into this binary around 50 bucks. So I can risk 50 to make about 50, and my strategy or system's telling me the market's going up, so fine, I want to buy. Fine, or fine, it's going down, I want to sell. Whatever it is, you still need to have a strategy or system behind it, letting you know which direction the market's going. Okay? Let's see here. Steve says, is there always someone to take the other side if you exit early? Well, normally you can always get out of a binary. All you got to do is look right here. Again, this is the buy side, this is the sell side, and you can see how many contracts are available on each side. If I was to go buy one of these little $5 ones, no, there's no one over here to take it because no one's going to take that. You know what I mean? When you're looking at binaries, you almost always, right before expiration is what's called the dark zone, and that's when the market makers no longer quote, meaning they're no longer quoting these 50 or 100 size contracts. On your hourly binaries, it's normally the last 2 minutes. The last 2 minutes right before expiration, the market makers aren't quoting these big quantities. There'll be other traders that are out there, taking the other sides of trades. But like on the hourly binaries or the 2-hour binaries, those last 2 minutes, these big quotes are normally gone. I think on the 20-minute binaries and like the 5-minute binaries, I think it's the last 30 seconds.